me know if y'all here, because this other live was like, I just started another one. We were having technical difficulties. So I'm just going to wait to see, like, if something changes, because what the hell? Definitely. Okay. So let me know that you guys are here, that you guys are in the building. But y'all already know what's up. It's your girl, Madre Omega, aka Asha Israel, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know to spew. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025 off into the comment section. I'm so excited. Our offering ceremony is tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. It's only a day away. Okay? So we're going to do the proper cleansing of our candle. I couldn't find an exact gold candle, so I went with the darkest color closest to gold that I could find, which is this. Of course, you know that you can use a white candle to substitute for any type of candle that you need during your ritual ceremonies. You can use white to cover anything. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Hey, 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 I got you in the pot, Sirius. You're in the pot. All right, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys just how to properly clean y'all candle, prep y'all candle for whatever workings. And we're going to do the money candle, of course, because that's what we're doing. We're doing abundance and money. But it's pretty much going to be the same way that you do your candles for every single candle that you do, except you'll switch the herbs and the color depending on what you're trying to do. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is clean your spot. So I got some of this good old Santa Muerte cleansing spray, which is just like Florida water, spring water, a cap full of bleach, and a cap full of alcohol. Or you can just use your regular Florida water, what other kind of Florida water you like. But we're just going to use Santa Muerte's cleansing spray on our work area, wherever you're going to do any type of work, and no matter what it is, make sure you clean your space. I ain't got no paper towel right now. I got some tissue. It's clean, so we're just going to use this Kleenex to wipe our space off really good. Make sure it's clean. I already wiped this off, but just for video purposes and showing y'all the proper way to handle y'all spiritual spaces, we're just going to wipe it off again for the camera. And we're just going to give it a second to dry. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Her offerings are coming in. Her roses are on the way. Like right now as we speak, her flowers are on the way. And a little bit more of her offerings are on the way. We was able to get her bottle of whiskey yesterday. She already got her rum. She got her whiskey. I got to go and get a bottle of tequila, the Mexican food, and the fabric, which I'm still devastated about this fabric because I don't know where she thinks we're going to get this fabric from. My daughter said, let's try a thrift store. If we don't do that, then we will definitely just be ordering online, and then I'll show you guys the receipt of me ordering this fabric online. Okay, so hashtag truth gang, hashtag gang gang, hashtag try vibes, hashtag loyalty, hashtag love, hashtag peace, hashtag flourish, hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2025, justice, 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 hashtag my squad of truth. Shout out to the my squad of truth. Hashtag one got many faces, hashtag we are family, hashtag use your discernment. You said I'm going to come back and watch the video. I got to get my morning walk in. I want to set up a candle and do the ritual as well. I'm so glad you're doing this video. That would be awesome because you know when two or more are gathered. So if you do it like the same time that I'm doing it, like it's really going to work. It's really going to push you through. Okay. You said, have a beautiful day, sis. I love you too. You have a beautiful day too. All right. So we've now cleaned our space, you guys. So now we have our candle, which can be any color candle for whatever intention that you're trying to set. Now we need to cleanse the candle. We have to cleanse the candle from all of the people that touched it, the people that made the candles, the store clerk that checked you out, everybody who touched this candle ever, energy is on this candle. Even my Instacart driver, because y'all know I don't leave my house. So now we have to cleanse all of their energy off. Now you can use, like I said, your mixture of cleansing spray that you have at home that you've made, or you can use the solid shit. Okay, but this is solid shit too, because this is Santa Muerte's recipe for her cleansing spray. And since we're offering to Linea Dorada, which is the gold or money robe of Santissima Muerte, we'll just be using this to go ahead and clean the candle. So I'm going to go ahead and shake my bottle up, make sure those ingredients in that bottle is really, really mixed together. And then I'm going to let it spray. We're going to get in the candle, under the candle, around the candle, right? I don't have no paper towel, so we're using Kleenex right now. All right. It's almost payday. Then I'll buy paper towels and stuff. Okay, so that was just on the table, but we already cleansed the table, so we can go ahead and still clean our candle with this. So because we want the energy to go away from us and we're cleansing the candle, we're going to take the candle. My snail's right there, so I'm kind of going to do it sideways because I don't want the energy to go into my fish tank that is water, and I do have a living creature in there. So I'm just going to wipe the candle away from my body and away from anything that I love. Okay. And this is just cleansing all the negative energy, or just energy in general, because maybe some of these people do not have negative energy, but their energy's still on it because they touched it. Okay. But if there is any negative energy, we're definitely clearing it away. Then we're going to take that same, rag that we have here, and we're just going to wipe the inside of the candle like this. And since the ritual isn't until tomorrow, I will be covering this up after we're done, so no dust or cat hair or anything gets into it. Once we season it and I get it all good and oiled up, then I'm going to cover it up to make sure that no contamination gets into our candle. All right, so now that we have this done, you can take some oil, you can rub it on your hands, you can, rub it on the outside of the candle like this, or you can actually draw on the candle, like whatever it is that you want on the candle for whatever intention. I don't take this off because it gets sticky, so I just leave that there. You can draw on the candle, you can write your petition on the candle, on the outside of the glass, or whatever it is that you want, but we're not doing that. We're just going to season. Okay, so I have some abundance oil here. It's my abundance oil. Y'all know I do make these things, but I haven't been able to make these things because I had to shut down my store, so I haven't put together any of my handmade products, so I had to just go and buy some because I don't have what I need to make any. Okay, and then we have money drawing oil as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the money drawing oil on my hands. I'm going to put the abundance oil inside the candle, but on the outside, I'm going to put the money drawing oil. Just a little dab on my hand like that. My hands are clean, but you should always wash your hands before you do this. So make sure your hands are clean, or rub them down with Florida water or whatever you're going to do. Okay. So I'm rubbing my hands together with the intention of bringing us abundance as a tribe, as a group, as a unit, as a whole. Now I'm going to take the candle, I'm going to pour it towards me, and I'm going to go down the candle like a shaft, down the candle towards me, because I want to bring the money energy to me. Okay. So I've oiled now the outside of the candle. We're going to hit that rim of the candle as well. And then this abundance oil is going to go inside the candle. So now that I have that part done, what I'm going to do is you're always going to need you a little stick. So this is like just the end of an incense. Santa Muerte's number is 9, but her date is 7, or her number could also be 7 as well. So we're going to poke 7 holes deep into this candle. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 into the candle. All right. And we're poking these holes in the candle because we're going to put oil and we're going to put herbs in the candle. And you want to kind of create a space for the oil to go down in there and not pull around the flame of the candle. Okay. So this is her offering list, and the check marks is the stuff that we have already. There's a few things that I still need to check, like the flowers are on the way right now, and the stars or whatever. And these are the money herbs that we'll be using. Okay, you can use these for any other personal money rituals that you guys have as well, if you guys would like to. Shout out to the members of the channel. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so we're going to use money drawing herbs. We're going to use abundance herbs, okay? So the first herb that I have is mint, peppermint. This was one of my daughter's bags of tea, but I just took it out the tea bag. Okay. And down in there is just some peppermint. And yes, the herbs in the tea bags, any herb you have in your kitchen can be used for spiritual workings, okay? But you should typically buy separate herbs for spiritual workings and separate herbs for cooking, but I'm just saying, okay? So we're going to be using the mint for financial prosperity, money, and money magnet energy, so to draw the energy to us, okay? So I'm going to take this little mint, I'm going to put it in my hand, I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to ask the mint, I'm going to give the mint ashe, okay? And ask the mint to lend us its financial prosperity energies and its magnetism towards money. Okay, because you need to speak to your herbs. You need to put your energy over the herbs when you're doing that. Okay, I should have put this in there first. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have put this in there first. Give me a second, because now I got these herbs in my hand. I gotta do it one hand because you want to put your oil in first. My bad. I don't want to put too much. try to do drops, but this doesn't have a dropper. So, all right, let me clean you up. Drip it down the side. And I'm just going to make sure that this oil goes everywhere on this candle, inside the holes, everywhere, even onto the glass part, like this, around the rim, so I can get all up on the sides of the glass. Should have did this part first, but y'all got it. Okay, not real hard at all. All right, so now I got this. Go on that little one hole oil. It's really trying to avoid this one hole right there. All right, so now I have that like this. I've prayed over my mint. I've asked it for its financial prosperity and money magnets. Now, this is something that you do with every ritual that you're doing. I don't give a fuck if it's a healing bath. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you're going to be using herbs or asking these items to lend you their magical properties, you need to be communicating with the herb. Okay, so now I'm going to go like this. We're going clockwise with the mint on the candle. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I got a little extra herb. I'm just going to put it right here on my napkin. All right, we have cinnamon, but I don't think I have any. Do we have any powdered cinnamon? Can you go check for me? I didn't even check and see if we had powdered cinnamon because, like I said, I do keep my spiritual herbs and my cooking herbs separate. But we can use the cinnamon for prosperity, luck, and money drawing as well. Cinnamon has multiple different properties. It can also be used for like protection spells and all of that as well. But we're going to use some cinnamon. If I have some ground cinnamon in the back, then my daughter's going to give me some. It's a fire element, but you would use cinnamon sticks. Okay. We're trying to see if we got cinnamon, y'all. We got ground cinnamon. Thank you so much, baby. All right, so I'm going to put this ground cinnamon in my hand. You better get that cat back. I don't want no cat here in our ritual. Even though, I will say this, cat whiskers help rituals a lot. But you can look that up on your own. And they naturally fall off. So if you found one around your house, you can definitely use it. All right, so now we have the cinnamon here. So I'm going to speak to the cinnamon. Make sure that my hand chakras are flowing through. My energy centers in my hand are flowing through. All right, I can feel it. All right, and I'm going to ask the cinnamon to please lend us its prosperity energy, its luck energy, and its money drawing energy, and also protection energy, because we do want to have protection as we receive these blessings. And then I'm going clockwise with my cinnamon. All right, put the rest of it on there. All right, I don't have any allspice. But allspice is a good herb as well because it can be used as a power booster for your prosperity, money, magic, and your creativity. So in substitution for allspice, we're going to use catnip. That's what we're going to use in substitution for allspice. Now, catnip it does work in money and it does work in love, but most of all, you can add catnip to any type of spiritual workings because it's going to boost the power of the spell and the magnetism of it. So it like boosts the magnetism of what you're trying to draw to you, and then it also it helps with like wish granting and all of the shit. It's a power boost. Okay, so we're just going to use the catnip for its power boosting properties of any type of ritual work and money drawing or magnetism. It doesn't necessarily have to be money because catnip will draw anything to you. Love, even if you want love. Okay, so I'm just asking the catnip to boost the power of our ritual in substitution for the allspice that we do not have. Ashe, bring us this money, catnip. Going clockwise. All right. And so we do have basil. Where is that at? We got basil. All right, we'll be using a little bit of basil. This is fire element as well. This is planetary energy of Mars. It attracts wealth, harmony, and love. So we're going to use the fire energy. We're going to use the wealth, harmony, and love energy around our money. Okay, so we do ask this basil to aid us in our ceremony with its fiery energy to attract the wealth, the harmony, and the love, the prosperity that we need. Ashe. And I'm going clockwise. And you really just need a pinch, like literally. And you see I'm like letting this little herb out of my fingers as possible because I don't want to overwhelm the candle. when we put fire to it, right? So this is what we're looking like so far. All right. Now we have a rosemary. Rosemary. We'll be using rosemary for money, prosperity, protection, and positive energy around our ritual. All right, so we're going to be asking the spirit of the properties of rosemary, because everything has a spirit, everything has a property, okay, to help us to attract this money, this prosperity, protect our ritual, and surround it with positive energy. All right, and then boom, 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 clockwise. Letting as little herb out of my hand as possible, because it's going to be a lot of herbs in here because of what I could have put that back in the jar, but anyways, because of what we're doing. All right. All right, so we have clove here. Now this is the fun part. So we're going to be able to poke some more holes in this. I think we should put maybe 5 cloves in there. I think I got 5 exactly that we're going to stick into our ceremonial candle. And the reason why I'm choosing the number 5 is to promote financial change in our lives, okay? So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to stick that down in there. I'll probably just use the pre-existing holes. There's only 5 and there's 7 holes. So I'll probably just, use the pre-existing holes that are already in the candle. Push it down up in there. Because we already got the oil down up in there, so we can use these holes. All right. And all right, you don't really want them all up on your flame. You want to give your flame space to do what it's going to do. So that's why I have it like closer to the outside instead of the inside of the flame. All right. And then we have chamomile flower, which attracts prosperity and financial stability. And that's what we want. Okay. So the chamomile flower. Oh, my bad. Chamomile. I put a little heart on there because I really love chamomile. It smells like honey to me. Some people say it smells like apples, but it smells like honey to me. But anyways, and chamomile can be used for several different things, okay? Chamomile can be used for love. It can be used for money. It also could be used for like loving protection energy. It's just a really like good offering for your ancestors, angels, and guides. But we'll be asking this chamomile to attract the prosperity to us and the financial stability once we receive the money blessings, the business ideas or the business blessings that we're about to endeavor on. We want that shit to be financially stable and protected. Ashe. All right. Boop, boop, boop. All right. And lastly, this is all my excess herbs. And lastly, I don't want to throw these away, but I'm about to. We have this bay leaf, which I'm not going to put into the candle. We're going to burn this on the candle along with the petition with the people's names in it that have offered to Linnea Dorada. I'll show you guys the petition right quick, but I won't show you the names because that's private. You probably won't be able to see them well anyways because they're written in gold because we are working with the gold Robo Santissima Muerte. Boop, the names are on there, but I won't let you see it. This is authentic dross paper that we're using as petition paper. It's just a really big piece of ancestor money. So we're going to be burning this authentic dross paper along with this, and this grants wishes. Okay, it helps manifest the financial goals that we are trying to achieve. So that's what this bay leaf is for, and it also helps to manifest good fortune. So on this, I wrote in gold, Truth Gang, Soul Tribe 999. So that's just everybody who's in our pot. Everybody comes from Truth Gang. Okay, and then on the back of it, I wrote wealth, health, abundance, prosperity, money, and protection. Okay. That's what's on the back of it. And we will be burning this tomorrow at the ritual ceremony on the flame, as well as making the offerings. So this is how you prep your ritual candles, no matter what. I'm going to go ahead and place this over the candle until we're ready to burn it. And it's because I have cats and I don't want their hair or anything to contaminate our candle, because if anything gets in this candle, I'm gonna have to like wash this candle out and start all over. You don't want no contamination on your candle unless you would season your candle right as you're finna do it. But we're gonna come back live and we're gonna show y'all how we clean the altar space in a little bit. We're waiting on her flowers and stuff to get here. But after this video, me and the manager the Mod Squad manager, will be going live. She's not doing school right now. That's why you guys haven't seen her, because she's in school, right? But it's homeschool. So she's going to take a break, and she's going to show you guys how she tends to the altars. She does get offerings for tending to the altars. So she's the one who basically cleans the altars and makes the offerings and all of that. She's like an altar girl. I kind of raised her to be that in a sense. So, we'll be back in a little bit with that, so you guys can see how you should properly clean your altar. And it needs to be done a certain way. My daughter's a really good cleaner because I taught her, but the spirits are real particular on how you clean their spot, how you clean their area. So we're going to have to like show you where they're sitting at. We're going to clean their chairs. We're going to move their chairs. We're going to clean their table. We're going to vacuum underneath it. If you have a house and you got your shit set up, before you do any type of spiritual workings, you need to be moving, cleaning everything around that area. We're going to show you guys how that should also properly be done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait for our offering ceremony tomorrow. The pot is still open. It's $17.77 per person or business added to the pot. If you guys would like to join, check out the description bar. There's nothing about our ceremony in the description bar, but my contact information is there. You can hit me up via the business line, email, social media, however you want to hit me up, and I can get you going into this pot with the rest of us if you guys are interested. But I love you guys so much. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. We will be coming back later on. It'll probably be in a little bit, because I do want to end this just so it can be about the candle, and then I'm going to come right back in a few minutes and give a message, and then after that, that's when we will do the cleansing of the altar spaces that we have on live. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. What you say? What you say? We live. Okay. I love you guys so much. Just for Alicia Smiley 2025. If you guys like the vibes and you feel like this is your tribe, please subscribe. Treat other people how you want to be treated. It's not that hard. And be kind of likeness to strangers. Truth gang. And I'm out this bitch.